In this video, I actually want to talk about what do scientists do all day in the average day of a research professor or researcher. So if you don't know me, I'm an associate professor of innovation strategy and entrepreneurship, and I created this whole reciprocity project to give back as much as I possibly can. There's so many people that help me out that I want to pay the favor for to help you out. So, the biggest things that scientists actually do all day and research professors actually do all day is they just read a lot and they write a lot. And they probably should be writing more than what they currently are. And you always feel like that. But, here is the average day that I might go through and tell you about some of my experiences. So for me, I'm just going to outline my own schedule to give you a sense of what people go through. So for me, I get up anywhere between 5:15 to 5:40 ish, or if I'm sleeping in at 6 o'clock in the morning, I wake up and I go do some exercise. I wake up and go for a run or work out for a little bit, and then at 6:30 to 8 a.m. what I'm doing is showering, getting going, getting my kids off to school, and then the kids are off to school by about 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I come back. And for me, so this is one weird thing that is unusual, but I think a lot of people have sort of a side project that they might work on. So from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., I typically work on the reciprocity project. So I'll do, a video or, do something that requires some attention to address this thing because there's lots of stuff going on. I want to make sure that actually it works and you get something out of it. And then from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., I am either reading research papers or, writing papers or analyzing. So I'm hopefully trying to prioritize writing. It's hard to do because I need to read sometimes to actually write stuff. And then I'm prioritizing doing those components. And some days I might have some meetings with graduate students as well. That might be something that I end up doing is just having a conversation with them. And those meetings are just, conversations in terms of, how are they feeling, what they're what they're going through and sort of getting a sense of where they're going. There's a lot of that goes on in terms of understanding what they should do within the career. There's a lot of ambiguity. And as you can see, right, I'm talking about all those kind of things. So at 2 o'clock, I usually grab my lunch from 2 to 2:20. I'll grab something to eat and eat something. And then from 2:20 to 5:10-ish, I'll do more reading and more, go through some more papers. Usually it's a little lighter in the afternoon because I'm a little bagged down at that moment or, write a few paragraphs. And I'm feeling at that 5:10, I am always like, I gotta work more, I gotta do more, I'm just getting into things at the moment, but then I've gotta go and get the kids or, do something with the kid activity, right? So I go pick them up. So normally outside of pandemic time, between 5:10 and 5:15, I've got to drive and go pick up the kids from the office, and then I have to do some sort of activity with them between 6:15 and 7 o'clock, which is my kids. We do swimming. So they sometimes do soccer. They do different things like that we are involved in. And when they're doing those things, they usually maybe do some sort of exercise as well at the same time. Just because I'm sitting around. I don't like sitting around. I like doing things and being involved and stuff. And then from 7 to 8 or 7 to 8:15, we're doing typically dinner. Clean up. So we make dinner. And we do cleanup. We all sit down as a family and do those kind of things. And then from 8 to 9 o'clock, we are doing homework together. So I will help them on their homework and sit down. Maybe we'll read a book and I'll put them to bed. And then after that, as you can imagine, it gets kind of tiring, right? And so my wife and I will kind of get everything going. And there used to be a little bit more when the kids were a little smaller. My kids are 8 and 11 now. But basically between 9 and 9:30, we're winding down, getting into bed, brushing our teeth, and then, I'm lying in bed by 9:30 to 10 o'clock, and it's lights out at that moment, and then the day starts over again. And that repeats day in and day out and day in and day out. And then for me, I will usually have to spend a day, maybe it's Sunday or something like that, where I'm doing stuff with the fam. And then there's, half a day on Saturday that I've got to, because my wife works as well. So it's all of us doing things. We have to go and do chores and do stuff. And that stuff that we're doing is, just getting prepared for the following week. And that happens over and over and over again every week. So that's it. That's our day. So a good day for us is sitting down and being able to write some papers and not being distracted on different meetings and different things like that, where we are focused on other people, which is okay. But that's how we get things done, is we have to get focus on those particular things. If you can hear the growling in the background, that's my dog Izzy, as you know. Somebody's walking by. So anyways, and then the funnest parts of a day for a scientist, for me, and I think probably most people, it's actually analyzing data. When you actually, you've collected data or you have some data that you want to go through. Those are really, really fun days and very exciting to do those kind of things. But the bulk of our work is actually not doing that. It is writing or doing all of these other things, writing research grants for a lot of people. I don't write those because it's not sort of traditional in my field, but a lot of fields do research grants and stuff like that. So the day is always packed. There's always a lot more to do, and it's nonstop. But with that, that's all I want to talk about. Have a good day. Now you know my day. All right. Bye.